I'd now like to introduce Jacqui Kavanagh, the Managing Director of Trinity Event Solutions. Trinity work as our free venue finding agency, so you may well have heard of them in conjunction with venuefinder.com. So I now pass you over to Jacqui. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I won't take too long of your time. I know it's a very, very busy day, but isn't it amazing to hear everything that's going on with Britain's for events? I'm personally very, very excited about it. It's like events have suddenly got very, very serious and very much fit for purpose to take businesses further forward in their big challenges ahead as they come out of a recession and into a growth period. We've all seen, and as Kate was saying, how important events are to conduct change, to deliver messages, to build up that communication. And based on that, I'm just here today to launch our Meetings Voice. For many years, I've come to Confex, to the Meetings Show, to EIBTM, and over those years we've consistently been meeting with our corporate clients here. We've run a series of corporate initiatives and corporate forums at these events, and it's based on the success of those that we've now launching Meetings Voice. Meetings Voice is a new forum for event organisers. There's going to be two elements of it. It's been created with Trinity and Venue Finder, and thanks very much, Kate, for your sponsorship, which allows us to actually meet with our corporate clients up to 4 times a year. Corporate clients that are using and subscribing to Venue Finder all year long. They use it as their Bible. It started off as the Bible 30 years ago and is still very much so now. So it's a real great resource. So Meetings Voice is the next step on. It allows us to share with our clients, network and collaborate, and for them to do so with their peers in similar roles. Alistair mentioned a few minutes ago about the people who perhaps are in our events industry that don't realise they're event managers. And you know something? It's got so tough for them. Events planners now are no longer just buying venues. They're also looking at the insurance, the risks, the challenges that those events have. They're also buying Wi-Fi. They're buying technology. Events now are going into a digital stage. They're actually looking at the whole journey of the events. They're looking at how they can manage the attendees better, giving the whole experience. Events are no longer just the day. They're probably about 2 months beforehand and actually sometimes going on for the following year. So it's an incredible investment from a company now because they get more and more return on their objectives throughout the year. So none of us can predict the future. All we can do with our Meetings Voice initiative is to meet with our corporates and arm them, prepare them a little bit better. So there's 2 elements of it. It's the Meetings Voice itself is where our key buyers get together. We deliver a platform. We've got a website that's just going live with a huge amount of tools, a big toolkit in there for our buyers. We allow them to share best practice and experience so they can share the good, the bad and the ugly of what's going on. They also get the opportunity to learn from each other and facilitate research. Meetings Voice is actually going to be conducting research and producing white papers on various points that are relevant to our corporate buyers. It'll be a situation where the people who don't often get out of the office unless they're planning events get to talk to each other. It isn't a sales proposition. It's actually very much a closed workshop. They can have an update on the industry and build up their personal knowledge on the industry. The fantastic document that Michael produced earlier on, we shared with our corporate buyers because they're coming from many different industries. So effectively, they're not in the events industry, they're outside of that. So we bring the events industry to them. We're also sharing with them industry news, and we're taking out the noise of the industry news. One thing about the internet is fantastic, but there's so much information. How do you detract or take out the relevant pieces that will help them do their role? So we're also very involved with sharing ideas and developments. We've done case studies with the Meetings Voice attendees as well, and certainly Kate is on our advisory board. as is Richard Eads from BP and some various other, Claire Ruby from IBC. They've all shared case studies on their experiences with apps, which has actually helped an awful lot of the younger people coming into our industry to take further forward. We've also launching the Meetings Voice Academy, and this is where we have the senior people in Meetings Voice actually supporting their own team to get them out and to be trained. Primarily it's technical training that we're doing. It's going to happen 4 times a year. So the bookers come out, they'll get relevant training that has been identified by the Meetings Voice participants in the first place. And so basically we try and help them to introduce their teams and understand what's going on and be more prepared for the challenges that are in their industry. It's the training courses themselves out of the academy are also matched with 6 of my own team at agents. So we have a meetings, the bookers from the corporates meeting the bookers from the agents, and they share with them all of their experiences at maybe a different level. We also talk to them about industry updates and again taking the noise out of the industry so they can see what's going on. And again, it's in a short, sharp way, and we do have opportunities for hotel groups to get involved as well on that. So that's our Meetings Voice initiative. It's been a while coming. It's been a few years of good fun to get to where we are. Hopefully it's going to add to the voice, and we will then bring to Meetings Voice the initiatives that BVEP are making into our industry and all of the various associations and the good work that they do. Thanks very much for your time, and have a great day at the show. Thank you.